And Dana, on the issue of substance that Juan brought up, saying that this is a kind of a referendum on Trumpism. Like, I would take issue with that, obviously, in Alabama, as Brett said. But, you know, going forward with the immigration, trade deals, deregulatory efforts, judges, where does this leave the Republican Party when you have a Flake, Murkowski, Collins, and McCain, who are obviously, on many issues, really on the opposite side of Donald Trump?
Well, I think in many ways, actually, the president's in pretty good shape on that. As Brett has been saying all night, that the tax reform bill is going to get voted on, most likely, before Jones has ever sat. And I'm not convinced that he wouldn't have voted for it anyway. But let's say they get tax reform done. Then the president has said he wants to move on and do border security, immigration, and an infrastructure bill. The Democrats want to work on an infrastructure bill. There's nothing here that would change the path of judges. And on trade, I think that the president actually can do a lot just administratively. So actually, the president has, I think, a decent case to make that the end of his first year, he's accomplished a lot. The people feel good about the economy. The consumer confidence is high. The stock market is high. Unemployment is low. Everything is sort of going his way economically. So I think that it's very hard to disrupt that right now. And if, you know, the Democrats, they're going to have to defend all of those seats that Chris Wallace was talking about. They might be able to pick up a couple of places. I think the thing to really think about is the candidate recruitment. In some of these places, talking about the House side for a second, you have up to 17, 18, 19 people running in some of these Democratic primaries. That's going to pull a lot of those Democrats way to the left. But we saw in the presidential election in 2016, that's not where the country is. I think Alabama is definitely just an outlier. Do you think voter patterns are interesting to maybe compare to Virginia governor's race? But ultimately, Roy Moore, this is allegations that he could not overcome. This is specific to him. Yeah. He's the one who lost the race.